Good morning, everyone. Yes, that is snow. We had some good snow last night, and that's what we're doing today. We're walking in the snow, I guess. So we're going to be on 6th Avenue. We are right outside the north gate of Greenwood Cemetery. We're going to be walking along 6th Avenue through Park Slope. That is our walk today. So let's figure out how we're going to do this. Well, here we are. This is it, 6th Avenue. What we'll do is we'll stay on the snow. And you can see Greenwood Cemetery is nice and white and winter wonderland. I guess you could say winter wonderland-esque. So the theme of this walk is cold. So it has gotten pretty cold. I'll give you guys a rundown of the weather we will be facing for the next few days here in the Northeast. So here we are on 23rd Street. We're going to be walking all the way through to the ends of 6th Avenue. Now, yesterday, surprisingly, it rained most of the day. The temperature was hovering around 40 for most of the day. And then we got this thing they call the polar vortex started moving in. And at one point, the temperature dropped from 40 down to 31 in the span of an hour. And it caused a huge mess because all the rain froze and then it snowed on top of it. So it's just it's definitely hazardous walking around in this. Now, the temperature right now is only 18 degrees. It is cold out, and the wind chill is around 10, and it's only going to get colder. The temperature is going to keep dropping today. So it's going to go down to about 10 degrees tonight. We might see a lot of that today. We're going to get onto the sunny side because it is quite cold on the shade side. Plus we got some really good light on this side, so we'll stay on this side. So I was saying it's about 18 degrees right now, and you got a wind chill at about 10, and it's going to go down to 10 with wind chills below 0 for the overnight. I'm walking on ice right now. This is a sheet of ice. I got to be careful. And this is going to be the story for the next few days. We definitely don't have the worst of this cold air. That would be the upper Midwest, places like Michigan, the Dakota states. I mean, they're seeing temperatures during the daytime below 30. So we have nothing to complain about over here, but it is cold. It's still cold, so nothing to excuse away. If you are from, Florida, Louisiana, you're from those states, this is extreme for you guys.
Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your day. See you later.
And for us, this is just a normal winter cold day. I wouldn't even call it extreme. I would just say it's very cold. This is a nice home right here. Look at this building. Look at that. Very pretty. Very nice home. Very nice windows. We'll be seeing a lot of nice property on this walk. So we're going right through Park Slope. Technically, we're still in the Sunset Park section, but we'll be crossing into Park Slope shortly. When we get down, towards halfway down towards the mark, we'll start to see the brownstones. I'm sure we'll pass some churches. That is the Prospect Expressway down there. And this right here is Prospect Avenue. And then I guess you could say we are now in the Park Slope section. So right now the wind is not that bad, but it's gonna get bad. The winds are supposed to pick up this afternoon. Right now I'm walking, it's around, I want to say 11:30 in the morning. So it's just before lunchtime. So we got some time before the winds pick up. Now the nice thing about this walk, during this time of year, not just the snow, but there's not a lot of foliage, obviously, on the trees. The trees are pretty bare, so what that does is it'll give a nice, unique light into this side of the street for a lot of the buildings we're going to look at. In the summer, that's not the case. In the summer, all these trees, it's a lot of shade. Got a little community garden going on over here. We just crossed 15th Street. Obviously, we're going to be heading down to 1st. And then once we get past 1st Street, we start to hit those name streets. Places like President, Union Street, St. Mark's. The run-of-the-mill Park Slope name streets we all are accustomed to if you've lived in Park Slope or been through there. This looks dangerous right here. Hold on, I gotta go really slow here. You got some walk-ups right here. Look at that. These are the smaller walk-ups, though. We'll be seeing the really nice big walk-ups as we get further down. Hello. All these people shoveling today, man, they have their work cut out for them because there's a lot of ice underneath the snow. And I got my work cut out for me because I'm trying to walk without slipping and falling on my ass. As you can see, these street corners, there's another one. These street corners are dangerous because they slope it down and there's ice, so you could go sliding down. You see, some of these properties do not tend to the sidewalk, so if somebody, slips and falls, that could land you a lawsuit. You're supposed to, the law is you're supposed to have your sidewalk cleared. I think you have up to like 8 hours after the storm ends before they can start throwing tickets. Alright, we're coming up on 9th Street, which is the one of the busy throughway streets in Park Slope. Say a couple of the busy streets in Park Slope is 9th Street and Union Street. Those two streets are your busiest through streets that come through these areas. When the weather gets warm, we'll come back through here this summer and do a summer walk through here when all the trees are all filled out. I've already done a summer walk through here, so we've done a lot of summer walks through Park Slope. So if you don't want to wait for a new one, you could go back into the channel and check. Got a church right here on my left, and a school on the right, and I'm going to give you guys both a look at both of those. And then across there you have the old building there, which is now PS 39. Some more walk-ups here. We still haven't gotten to the big walk-ups. Don't worry, we're getting to those towards the ends. We'll see those. Alright, so we are getting close to the ends of the number streets. We are about to get up to 4th Street. A very nice day to take a walk through Park Slope. I've always said that the two neighborhoods in Brooklyn, to me, that are the nicest neighborhoods you're going to walk through during a snowstorm or after a snowstorm, when snow is covered the ground or whatever, is Sunset Park and Park Slope. Definitely say Bay Ridge too. Absolutely Bay Ridge. But, you know, Sunset Park, you know, when you get onto some of those side streets in the 40s and the 30s and the 20s. And then, of course, pretty much all of Park Slope, you know, just a lot of historic buildings that have been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. Those are some old tenement buildings right there. I saw a sign in the window for Harris. Today is January 20th, Inauguration Day. And no, Harris is not being inaugurated. There we go. We're starting to see some bigger walk-ups here. I don't know if you hear that noise, but I am being stalked right now by a shopping cart. We got a really nice church coming up in a couple of blocks, so we'll take a look at it. You can probably already see it from the vantage point of if you look to the right, on the right side of the street there. So we're getting a nice heat and oil fill. See, the truck here is filling up the oil for the buildings. They fill up the building so the heat could be on. Pumps into the ground. There is a well underneath the buildings. I don't know if you just noticed, but we had the shopping cart guy go by me while I was looking at the back of the oil truck. So I'm not being stalked by the shopping cart anymore. I'll show you guys a statue right here on the corner of Carroll Street, and then we'll look at the church. We'll go look at the church. All right, let's look at the church. This is a beautiful church. St. Augustine, St. Francis Xavier. I see a sign that says St. Augustine and St. Francis Xavier. I'm going to go with St. Francis Xavier. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful church. Look at that. Take a look at the front entrance here, which is closed. It's a beautiful church. Look at that. A big stained glass window. So if you picture you walk in, and then when you're walking out, if you're in the front of the church, coming out after Mass, you'll see that in front of you. So the other name I said was, I think, a food pantry. I think they have food pantries from other churches that come here. Another old style building here on the corner of President Street. This is the neighborhood right here at President Street. This is an area where my father's side of the family lived before moving into Sunset Park. Here we are on Union Street. This is what I was talking about earlier. 9th Street and Union Street being the two busiest streets in Park Slope. Although it looks like today it's very light traffic. What I'll do is I'll point the camera at the doors so you guys can see the work on some of these doors, okay? So we'll do that for this block. I gotta walk slow anyway because there's a lot of ice on the sidewalk. All right. We are crossing Berkeley Place. We are getting close to the ends of the walk soon. 6th Avenue is one of the shorter avenues. As you come down from 4th Avenue, then 5th, the avenues get shorter because of Atlantic Avenue and Flatbush Avenue cutting through it diagonally. That over there is 6th Avenue Baptist Church. You see, we are starting to see all the walk-ups now. We got another church coming up in a second. This is a really nice church. I'll get the name of it in a second. I lose track of all the names of the churches in Park Slope. There's so many of them. Look at this. So this is some beautiful architecture right here. All these cut stones. This one says, well, St. Augustine, so maybe this is the St. Augustine Church. If there's a local in watching the video, let us know. That we're getting the right names here for these churches. Take a look right here. And yeah, according to the sign, this is St. Augustine. If it seems like we've slowed down a bit, that's fine, because we're almost at the end of the walk anyway, so we'll slow down and take a look at some of the beautiful architecture right before we get to the end here. I could see the end coming up. Got the big shaggy dog coming up.
There's no way I can know.
Here we are, St. Mark's Avenue. We're getting close. Not this one. This street right here is Prospect Place. But we are going to be hitting St. Mark's Avenue and calling it a day. I want to thank everybody that came along on this walk. Very cold walk. It's going to be cold for the next couple of days. This was 6th Avenue through Park Slope, a day after a small little snowstorm that we had. We'll wrap it up in a couple of blocks here, small blocks, but we'll look at this little atrium thing going on over here. Well, this is where 6th Avenue ends, right over here. Right over here on Flatbush Avenue. This is St. Mark's that we're crossing right now, where all these cars are lined up, but this right here, triangle, is Flatbush Avenue. We'll end it on the corner. So I want to thank everybody for taking along on this cold walk, and I will catch everyone on the next one. So take care and bye-bye.